My name's Julia. I'm from Lancing, West Sussex. I'm interested in growing my own food, mainly because I'd like to know what happens to it from the ground to the plate. I have a really big thing against intensive farming and pesticides and things like that. And I've also got a big thing against the big label of organic, because food, is organic. It's not quite the right wording, but it's all the things that happen to it commercially that it doesn't have the environment and the ecosystem in mind. Whereas I'd prefer my food to come from a more natural format. I met some new friends recently who've actually inspired me to get on with my veg garden myself. So they've actually helped me cut the ground and prepare it. We dug out an area the size of about 5 foot by 9 foot, down about 5 inches. It was the ground was it was full of stones and rocks and things, and bits of car parts from where this had been a wrecker's yard or used as before. And we've got the wood in there to support the manure when that goes in. We're doing the no dig, so we're just going to let the worms mix the soil and the manure together. Much more natural. You don't upset the soil that's down there, and you don't bring up any old seeds or roots or anything. I'm really interested in heirloom vegetables and or heritage plants and food. So one of the first things I'd like to look at is purple carrots, because for some reason I like purple, but that's not the reason. It's because they're pretty tasty actually, and they are currently available in certain farm shops and things like that. Not commercially. I've never seen them commercially sold, which is a shame. I would have bought them, but I'm actually glad that it took me to go to a farm shop to find that, and which then in turn gave me more inspiration to farm it myself. My two friends, Richard, that's Richard Vobes and Richard Suggett, have been helping. Now Richard Suggett does his own podcast, the Veg Growers podcast, and his advice has been brilliant. He's pointed out that as we're in July, the best part of the sowing season is gone, done and dusted, so we missed that. But we'll be preparing for winter veg and things, and he pointed out that we'll be able to plant some pumpkins. So that'd be great. So we've got this compost heap over there, and I think Richard Suggett, if I remember rightly, he said that we'll just put some manure on top of that and then chuck the pumpkins in. So that's going to be interesting. So I can hardly believe that just a week ago this area was covered in 8-foot teasels, and now look at it. We've got a 9x5 veg patch cut out, waiting for the manure. Going to discuss what to plant in it. Exciting. So join us next time to see how we're getting on.